Welcome! I'm your host, Tactical Trigger Trooper, but you can call me T3. Are you ready to embark into the world of tactical gaming with some not-so-tactical moments? From coordinated assaults to loud and proud run-and-gun fun. If so, then this is the place for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's snap into the video. This is the first gameplay trailer for Grey Zone Warefare. Now let's get straight into the trailer breakdown. As you can see, this is one of many LZs on the map, and the more you explore, the more LZs you will unlock. Pay close attention to how smooth the transition from boots on the ground to the helicopter seat is. And what about the flight time? Are you going to be able to ride this little bird in real time back to your base? Or will there be cutscenes? Given that the world is persistent and they are going for realism, I don't see why there would be any cutscenes whatsoever, even within the exfil and infill points. I'm looking forward for an amazing infill and exfil experience. Now we get to see some boots on the ground thumb action. This is the first game I have ever seen use the forward assist on a weapon platform, ever. Also, can you see the middle right hand side of the screen? The notification goes from blank to one in the chamber with 5.56x4.5 ammo with the type 8.55. This confirms different ammo types. This notification tells me you will have minimal HUD to help you in-game with making sure that your round is chambered, and so that you can pew pew right back at your enemy. In this scene, I want you to pay close attention to the recoil here. When I resume this clip, take notice on how smooth it is compared to some games, especially Tarkov from beta release all the way up to last wipe. It only took them 8 years to get it correct. I know there will be a survival system in place where you need to eat and drink occasionally to survive. But unlike many other games, I hope this game will take into account the reality based around this mechanic. The saying goes, 3 days without water and 2 weeks without food. This is the standard for survival in most cases. Anything more than this, then you're probably dead. I mean, Madfinger Games stated that they're going for realism after all. Last thing I want is another Ark Survival Evolve where you need to eat constantly to survive. Like I have stated in a previous video, I'd love to see the ability to hunt, fish, and cook your own food. Maybe even barter with the locals for intel. The ones that stayed anyway and didn't evacuate. I'm not from a military background, but I'm positive on those long missions where you were boots on the ground that other military personnel in real life have hunted and fished before in certain situations. This would also add another mechanic to the game for fun and realism purposes, which is what Madfinger Games is striving for. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. We already have vaulting with this pre-alpha footage. Who knows how long ago this was, but 9 out of 10, we more than likely will have this with the beta release. It only took Tarkov 8 years to do this, just this recent wipe in 2024. When I resume this clip, Just notice how smooth this vaulting mechanic is already for this pre-alpha. So, in the Tarkov world, this is what you call a CMS kit. It's used to sew yourself back up from a sustained injury. I'm just wondering, if you lose an arm or a leg in this game, realistically, you should not be able to use that limb. If that's the case with GrayZone, this may be a turnoff to some casual players, depending upon how often they lose a limb. My suggested fix to this would be tie everything except for PvP encounters to a difficulty level. This way you can have a more casual gameplay for some and a more realistic one for others, while still keeping PvP encounters as balanced as possible. Also, you can implement a HUD option that players can turn off independently to others, and for example, hard difficulty would be the most realistic. I also think you should have specific achievements for the higher difficulty level, so you as the player could earn those bragging rights. Look at the round of this rifle penetrate and strike the wall, sending dirt flying in the background. Some other games do have this mechanic, but I do not see one executing it as well as Madfinger Games has done here. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But also come join the Tactical Task Force Operator Hub Community Discord. The link is in the description. I'm heading out, and don't forget, it is tactical time.